You better be ready because if you're looking for new games, today I bring you the ultimate list full of amazing games that you'll love. So free up space on your phone because at least one of them has to appeal to you. I am Chris Gamer, and these are the best new games of the week. They are amazing, so you know the drill. I suffer looking for great games among a bunch of lame titles in the Play Store, and you leave an epic like. And this is number 10. The Division Resurgence seriously arrives as a free third-person shooter RPG for Android and iOS, set in a post-crisis New York where chaos reigns. You will take on the role of an agent of the Strategic Homeland Division, PvP missions, Dark Zone specializations, loot, crafting, and upgrading weapons and equipment. The good, Ubisoft designed it specifically for mobile with an optimized interface and shorter missions so you can play it in your free time. The controls promise to feel comfortable even without a controller. Although there is no fixed global release date yet, what has been announced looks promising. If you're looking for tactical action, urban exploration, and cooperative gameplay, this title might be what you were waiting for. Number 9. Dragon Ball Gekishin Squad is a 4 vs 4 MOBA that mixes nostalgia with modern action. You choose from iconic characters like Goku, Vegeta, Cell, or Gamma, divided into roles of damage, tank, and technical. The maps are symmetrical with 2 lanes, and the goal is not only to defeat the other team, but to capture the Dragon Ball and defeat the gods of destruction. What's interesting is that what you saw in the trailers, special techniques, amazing explosions, transformations, you also see in the actual game with flashy effects, well-designed abilities, and combos that feel powerful without being a visual or performance mess. Matches level up as you progress, unlocking cosmetics, nostalgic assistance, and a battle pass that adds more depth. If you're looking for an accessible mode with the essence of Dragon Ball and tactical gameplay, this title has everything to captivate you. Greetings to Alejandro Jose Arevalo, Invicto RD, Mr. Gamer, Nox Gamer, Adan Garcia, Fox 1234, and finally, a greeting to the world is unanimous. Number 8. LiminalX Strike takes you to strange hallways, abandoned spaces, and maps that seem otherworldly where something is disturbingly different. In this first-person tactical shooter, you choose a side between explorers who seek to understand these spaces or the corrupted, the dark ones who prefer to dominate them. And from there it becomes clear that each map has its own personality, lights, shadows, corridors that stretch dream-like ruins. The actual game runs smoothly, even on mid-range mobile devices. The graphics look decent, not as perfect as in trailers, but enough so that the immersive atmosphere is not lost. If you are drawn to shooters that mix tactical with surreal, with a dark touch and liminal space aesthetics, this title is worth trying. Number 7. Capital Do Grau is a Brazilian urban driving game where you take control of a motorcycle or bicycle to explore a city inspired by real landscapes, favelas, plazas, local businesses, all with an authentic street style. You customize your vehicle, change paint, parts, aesthetics, even the characters look to reflect your identity. The delivery missions bring the journey to life. It's not just driving, it's feeling the street, dodging cars, taking shortcuts, doing stunts, literally popping wheelies to show who's boss. The map feels alive, with favela areas full of narrow alleys, stairs, ramps. Visually, it delivers on what it promises. Even though it doesn't have console graphics, it provides a solid vibe. Number 6. The face horror game feels like a nightmare turned into a video game. Here you embody Emily, 19 years old, left alone when her clock strikes 1:15 in the morning and her entire neighborhood is plunged into darkness. It's not just about running from monsters. There are chilling puzzles, old houses with stories read in diaries and notes, listening to old VHS tapes using a flashlight, and facing an entity called the Face that constantly changes its appearance. The disturbing part is the visual, unsettling 3D animations, ambient sounds that put you on edge, visual distortion effects when you approach the horror. It's psychological survival where every shadow can be the enemy. If you're looking for scares and a dark atmosphere, this title gives it to you mercilessly. And of course, other things too. Number 5. Watch out for this, because a few days ago I showed you Hollow Knight, Silksong running on Win Later, but today it's time to talk about the version many were waiting for, the one from Suyu Games. This version allows more players to enjoy it with much smoother performance without complications with settings. Silksong is a Metroidvania masterpiece with challenging combat, a dark and beautiful world full of secrets and unforgiving bosses. But what captivates the most is the agility with which Hornet, its protagonist, moves, and the music that envelops you in each area. Visually, it looks impressive, and now on mobile, it runs so well that it seems native. So if you are eager to play it without complications, this version is for you. Silksong on mobile is now a reality that is worth every second. Number 4. Upon entering Super Drift and crashes, the first thing that catches your attention is that the ads sell it as a frenzy of drifts, cinematic crashes, and realistic cars. And yes, the game lives up to it. You have exclusive maps that are updated every few months. A wide variety of realistic cars with crash physics that literally impact. Light effects that highlight the metals, shattering glass, smoke, sparks. All that contributes to the visual immersion. The customization system is quite deep. You can adjust springs, shock absorbers, camber, vehicle height, and paint even the smallest details. It also records your laps and replays so you can relive those crazy drifts. The handling is not as AAA console as promised in the trailers, but it runs smoothly on mid-range mobiles, which adds a lot. Number 3. Honkai. Nexus Anima looks to do something different from what Hoyoverse usually does. It's not just creature collection, but a mix between auto chess type strategy, open world exploration, and emotional narrative. The Anima you recruit have traits like Aspect and Trait, which add depth. The combat looks promising, not slow fights. There is action and decision-making without losing the habit of progressing, improving, and adapting. The Anima not only fight, they interact with the world, participate in mini-games, feel alive, which adds variety beyond just farming or leveling up. The visual design is colorful, with a lot of personality in each creature, and although there is no official date yet, registration for the test has already opened. If you like the trailers that showcased visual beauty, curious creatures, and hybrid mechanics, this game is delivering what was shown and seems to be aiming for more. Number 2. Hitman. World of Assassination is finally here. And yes, it is practically the desktop stealth experience brought to mobile. Agent 47 returns with every iconic location, sabotages in Sapienza, high society parties in Dubai, ultra-secret laboratories. All of that available at launch on iPhone and iPad. IO Interactive redesigned the touch controls for mobile with contextual buttons that adapt to the environment and added compatibility with physical controllers for those who prefer something more traditional. The graphics use Metal FX on compatible devices, which improves shadows, textures, and visual effects without losing fluidity. Obviously, in mid-range models, the graphic details decrease a bit, but the essence remains intact. Infiltration, disguise, strategy, choosing creative routes to eliminate your target and exit without alarms. If you like the Hitman series for its freedom and depth of gameplay, this version delivers without lies. Kaiju number 8, the game. It's a turn-based RPG based on the anime where you lead a squad of 4 members of the anti-kaiju force. You use normal attacks, special abilities, and ultimates to defeat giant monsters, exploiting kaiju's weak points to create devastating combos. It features various story modes, level-ups, character gachas that expand the narrative, and visually striking epic battles. Number 1. Acecraft is that cooperative shoot-'em-up that promises aerial fun between floating islands, explosive pink capsules, and delirious combat. And the truth is, it delivers quite well. You see planes cutting through clouds, colorful shots, cartoon effects, retro style from the 30s drawings, huge voices. And when you play it, you really feel all that vibe, hand-drawn animations, smooth visual effects, and an artistic style that captivates. There are more than 50 levels, cooperative challenges, survival mode, 2 players, and roguelike-style random abilities that make each game feel different. The nostalgic art, the varied settings in the region of Cludia, all decorated with lots of color and visually sweet details, but also real challenge when the projectile patterns increase. If that Cuphead-style art caught your attention, Acecraft won't disappoint you. It's full of action, style, and lots of adrenaline flying through the skies. Now, if you think those were great games, you need to see the ones in this video. They have amazing graphics that will make you wonder if they are mobile or PC games. What are you waiting for? See you there!